say that those services would be covered through a product on the exchange? Do you happen to know?
Yeah, so it depends on what the insurance companies define them as. So if the insurance carriers define them as practitioners and providers, their services would be covered. The exchange does not define providers. The exchange is a distribution channel. So we leave the definition of that to the private market, to the carriers.
So there will be richer products available, and you would have to shop around.
Thank you. I have a question. We just went off Cobra onto an individual plan, and we had an interesting experience with that. But our broker indicated that those on an individual plan, not through an employer, will have increased premiums effective January 2014. That because of the healthcare law going into full effect, the smaller plans, i.e. those who have individual plans, will experience higher premiums typically. Unless, no, that's not. Like with this exchange, like how do I compare? Because it was an interesting experience. We ended up choosing Aetna. What I found really odd is that they will not give you the information. Like the underwriter is, in the back behind the wall, and they have service, they have customer service people just giving you like 3 or 4 word answers as to why you might get rated up. So I just don't, I can't tell, I can't tell what we should plan for in terms of cost starting in January.
There's a great deal of uncertainty about what the rates will be in January. They'll be available within months, but
A couple of weeks.
Couple weeks?
Yeah.
And how long will the approval process be?
To July 31st.
Till July 31st.
So, I'll have to say one other thing that I thought was really odd. Sorry, Ron, I know you were just trying to answer the question. Is that I'll give you a simple example of what Aetna did, which made no sense. My husband and I, we were both, none of us have any serious health issues. We were given, Aetna has this plan, premiums are quoted by age, right? So we got the standard rate. I have a daughter who has had acne medication, and they rated her up by like 30%. And I could not get an answer. That was one simple example. Their answer was the medication that that person was on, the side effects. I had never heard of such a thing in my life. In the meantime, they rated, my husband and I were both, we're not in our 60s, but we're approaching it. And we were rated at a standard rate, which didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Well, let me comment on this.
I just sat there, it didn't make, to me, acne medicine versus, someone who's, kind of like me. I don't know, I just didn't get it.
This year is a time of real transition. And it's true, it's not possible to predict where the insurer might put someone in terms of their rate structure because they won't share their medical underwriting criteria.
It almost seems illegal to me that they can't, you know what I mean? Like, it almost seems arbitrary,
And it will all change in 2014, although the flip side of that is, in this environment where there's been medical